Hello everyone. Today I'm sharing with you how to communicate conversion points in outsourced main images. First, clarify the 3-second message. This is the step many merchants most easily overlook when outsourcing main images, yet it's the most crucial to success or failure. Because the reality is often, the main image isn't bad, there are plenty of selling points, and the design is very meticulous. But once launched, no clicks, low conversion rates, and the more you revise, the more confused you become. You might think it's a design flaw, but the truth is, you and the outsourcing company didn't align on the 3-second message from the very beginning. First, the conclusion. Main image conversion isn't about saying more, but about saying only one thing in 3 seconds. On e-commerce platforms, users only give the main image 3 seconds, or even less. In those 3 seconds, users will only make one judgment. Is it worth clicking? If you try to explain everything in the main image at the same time, function, material, discount, brand, usage scenarios, the result will be only one. The user will get nothing. 2. What is the 3-second information? Summarize it in one sentence. The so-called 3-second information is not a list of selling points, but this one sentence. Can a user immediately come up with a clear conclusion in their mind after glancing at the main image? For example, who is this for? What problem does it solve? What is its biggest difference? Note, not everyone knows, but only the most important one. 3. Why won't the main image move if the 3-second information isn't explained first? Because if the main image doesn't have a single point of judgment, the user's feeling will be, there seems to be a lot of information, but they don't know the key point. Unsure if it's worth clicking. Hesitation. No click. The essence of main image conversion is helping users think one step less. IV. Before outsourcing main image communication, think through these 3 questions yourself. Before outsourcing, you must answer these 3 questions first. What should be the user's first reaction upon seeing the main image? Not what you want to say, but rather, what do you want the user to realize first? For example, this is very convenient. This is suitable for beginners. This is more durable than the regular version. You can only choose one. 2. If you could only leave one sentence, what would it be? This sentence is the soul of the main image. Not an advertising slogan, but a conclusion. High-quality selection. Even beginners can use it well in 3 steps. If you can't explain it clearly in one sentence, the main image will definitely be messy. 3. Which selling points must be abandoned in this version of the main image? This is the most crucial and also the most easily overlooked step. You need to confirm in reverse. To make these 3 seconds clearer, which information should be omitted from the main image? For example, pricing should not be mentioned, specifications should not be mentioned, all features should not be mentioned. Only by omitting can you ensure understanding. V. Translate the 3-second message into language that the outsourcing team can execute. Many people get stuck here. You can't just tell the outsourcing team, highlight the selling points for better conversion rates. But you should say it like this, vague communication. This main image needs to be more attractive. Designers can only guess. Actionable communication method. This main image should only make the user realize within 3 seconds, this product is convenient. Other selling points shouldn't appear initially, and any modifications should revolve around this point. Once this is clearly stated, the designer knows what to delete, what to keep, and how to judge whether it's appropriate. Fix. A typical failure scenario. Due to unclear 3-second information, many main images look like this: a brand slogan at the top, a bunch of selling points in the middle, further discounts at the bottom. The result? Not a single sentence is memorable. If you ask a user what they see, they'll only say, "There seems to be a lot of text." 7. A useful, 3-second self-check method for main image. After the initial draft of the main image is completed, you can do a simple test method. 1. Shrink the main image. 2. Quickly scan it for 2 to 3 seconds. 3. Close your eyes and ask yourself, what did I remember immediately? If you can't remember more than one, or need explanation, then it means the 3-second information alignment is not yet complete. 8. Why can 3-second information alignment directly reduce revisions? Because it predetermines 3 things for you. What's considered correct? What shouldn't be added? What should revisions revolve around? Without the 3-second information window, every feedback becomes, can you add a little more of this? Should we add another selling point? Revisions become endless. A truth for merchants who often feel, no matter how I change the main image, it's never right. The main image isn't bad, it's, you didn't tell the designer first what you wanted the user to understand in those 3 seconds. When you clearly state this, the main image issue suddenly becomes very simple. In short, if you want to talk about conversion with outsourced main images, don't start by discussing style, layout, or whether it looks good. First, clearly explain the 3-second message. Remember this: the main image isn't about competing with more selling points. It's about winning with a single judgment. Only when the information is aligned within 3 seconds will the main image truly transform from design complete into the first point of entry that is clickable, understandable, and convertible.